Well, hey, it's markethead here, and I will show you how am I trading. Actually, I'm following these few simple steps, so I try to make it really clear and simple, not like mixing to a lot of indicators in and all that stuff. So the first thing, especially what I do when the new month starts, I'm looking into the monthly chart. I just check for the last candle on the monthly charts, and overall just trying to remind myself where the trend is going on a bigger scale. I know like this is monthly chart, and the price is moving slow here, but still. So here, as we can see, I have put on lines, and actually I drew them on a weekly chart, but now we are on monthly chart, and it's actually a bit easier to see them. So I will explain it from here. So why this line here? Because I'm not looking only for the trend, I'm looking for the zones too. I need to know where the price could like hit a spot, hit a zone, and reverse, or like break through it and then come back to it again to just go up. So at the start, I need to look for the zones. After, of course, I know what the trend is doing, and we can see that on monthly and weekly the trend is going down. So this zone is here because we have rejection here, we have something going on here, rejection here, here. You can see like a lot of rejections from this zone alone. That's why I have this zone here. But this line here is a little bit different. It's from this indicator, which is called fixed range volume profile. We can clearly see that the biggest line, and actually the most biggest, the second one looks like is pretty close to this line here. So, and this is where I put my second line. I mean, you can't trust this indicator alone. It's just for another confluence. This indicator just helps you to show where the liquidity is, which is the most traded part. So I put all these lines here, and we have the big weekly and monthly zone over here. So if we go lower, okay, this is on weekly. Oh, of course, I didn't explain about this line here. So this line here is because we have touched over here, here, another one here, all these places. We have something here, and this is a big liquidity thing, and recently it has touched this part over here. So that's why I have this zone marked here. On weekly we can clearly see it. On weekly overall, on a bigger time frame, we are going down from like 6 year, I don't know, it's like it's been going down for a while now. But on lower time scale, like daily, on daily we have a different picture. On daily we are going up, and actually we are going up from daily on daily 4 hour, 1 hour and 15 minutes at this moment. So on daily we can see like, yeah, we had a change of the character, the prices starts to go up, and then it like ranges on this zone here, and then it breaks it, and when it comes down it touches it, and now we can go on lower time frame. Actually we could see it on daily too, but let's go on 4 hour. On 4 hour we can see we have a change of character. The main thing is that the price touched this zone over here, which we had pulled down here, and only then it break the structure of this downtrend, and only then I will start to look for buys, because we're looking for the buys on lower time frames. Yes, we know that we have downtrend on weekly, on monthly, but on lower time frames we are looking for the buys until it reaches this level here. This level should be really strong. So you can see we have break of structure here, and now what we see, we have this break, and then it starts to make structures. And what's the next thing I'm looking for is, structures like this. This is a structure. We can see a breakout here, a retest again, going up. Smaller things like this is a structure. We can see there is a structure on the zone here, and then when we have a structure, the last thing I'm looking for is momentum, and I'm looking for the momentum candles, and the momentum candles are these ones are momentum candles. And usually when the structure is made, when I have bigger breakout and we have these momentum candles which breaks the structure itself, I'm usually buying from the momentum candle. So to explain it more clearly, we have this structure here. For me, this candle over here would be okay. That's a momentum candle. That's a really strong push. As I can see that, like, we have on smaller time frames, we have even smaller structure here. We have breaks here, retest, and strong push. And this is on 4-hour chart. Mostly my entries are on 1 minute, sorry, not 1 minute, 1 hour or 15 minutes. Like, I could find you one example. Oh yeah, I was drawing these ones. I want to show you these ones, and these ones are on lower time frames. So you can clearly see that we have zones, 2 zones here. One is the upper zone, which could, if the price comes back down and breaks this structure here to the downside, it could retest this or the second one. The second one, I think, is a little bit stronger. It has more zones retested, like this part, here, and here. So the price could actually come and test this one. About the momentum entries, there is zones, as I said before. And in the zones, you need to look for the structure, which I am doing. But some people don't look for the structure. They just look for the momentum. And that's it. They look for the trend, zone, and momentum. And that's it. And there is nothing wrong with that. But I personally like to look for the structure to have another confirmation. We have a break over this structural zone here. And we have a retest here. So on smaller time frames, we have this structure over here, and then we have a break of that structure. So I would be entering here. And putting my stop loss under the structure and put it in like 3 to 1. We can see there are good entries without making any structure, like this zone here. So there is no structure. But if you look on like 15 or 1 hour time frame, we don't have structure like here. You can see we have structure like this over here, and we have this is like the perfect momentum candle, breaking the structure at the right zone, and we're looking for a buys because the price is going up. It's like all going together. The trend is going up, the zone is right, the structure has been broken with a perfect momentum candle, and we're buying here. You could actually buy from here when the candle is finished, put the stop loss here, and like take profits here if you want. This is that's why sometimes I don't take 1 to 3 3 to 1 trades. Sometimes it's 1.6, 2 to 1, so it really depends. But here we can see we don't have any structure, but again the price comes the price comes and hits the zone and goes up because the zone is really strong. Actually, for this trade I would not put it under this place because you know, I'm looking for the structure, so I would put it under this structure here. And we have another entry here. You can see like the price goes up, it again touches the zone which we are looking at. Like we can see like clearly this zone is really strong, and we have another strong portion. This is even stronger, and yeah, and it just goes up just like that. It could take time. Sometimes I like to look on the daily, and then you really need patience for that, because on daily chart it could go for days until it reaches your zone and shows the right candle and all that stuff. So I prefer 1 hour, 4 hour charts, and for the entries I'm using 15 minutes. That's like for the confirmations to see the breaks. I hope that I explained it clearly. If not, then I will make another video where I will try to explain it even more clearer. So thank you for watching. You will subscribe.